J&R Kennedy's Taratan Night Raider by Taratan Steppin' in Fame out of Taratan Easy Feeling. J and Mrs B Parker's Jurindo Scaramouche by Champion Pensburg Walk On By out of Jurindo Mademoiselle. Miss J Perkins Apple Gum Power Razor by Champion Fair Dawn Razor Right, imported UK, out of Virek Justine. Mrs M Seymour's Boxer Bell Rough and Ready by Champion Boxhaven Robert Lee, out of Boystock Pot the Red. Mr. and Mrs. Verspay's Hiro Miyari I'm a Go Man by Champion Belmanta Thief of Hearts, out of Champion Hiro Miyari Ambassadress. First, Korakai Willow's Sundancer. Second, Hiro Miyari I'm a Go Man. Third, Pancho Pride Soon to Rule. Fourth, Gold Top Call Me Mister. Fifth, Taratan Night Raider. Sixth, Applegum Power Razor. Miss M. Aldous, Guntop, Manhattan, by American champion Sal Gray's Argo of Memory Lane, imported USA, out of Guntop, I Am Your Lady. S&S Castiglione's Kaz Queen Giacomo, by champion Whitechapel Free and Easy, out of Taft Line Hash's Charm. C. Cullens Saskadan Bugsy Malone, by champion Saskadan Pretty Boy Floyd, out of Keldarin Karate Kate. R&J Dunn's Troy Cole Whispering Jack, by Skelderpot Black, imported UK, out of Troy Cole Topaz Gem. Eristom Kennels Eristom Pied Piper, by Parabar Dark Knight of Winnewuck, imported UK, out of Eristom Lady Chatterley. R&V Moss's Brave Bow Touch of Gold, by champion Ton Up Traveller's Tales, out of Rhett Marrick Gay Solitaire. J and Mrs B Parker's Jerindo My Name's Bond, by champion Phoenix Ace of Spies, out of Jerindo Shikari. D&J Williams Boxer Whiz Such a Stunner, by Boystock Triple Tipple, out of Ascomeda Gypsy Rose. First, Jerindo My Name's Bond. Second, Kaz Queen Giacomo. Third, Saskadan Bugsy Malone. Fourth, Brave Bow Touch of Gold. Fifth, Troy Cole Whispering Jack. Sixth, Guntop Manhattan. L. Bleakley in A. Fry's Lambda Glint of Fortune by champion Lambda What a Surprise out of champion Lambda Donna Tanya. A and P Borringer's Art Royal Excalibur by Braxburn Venturer, imported UK, out of Brigadier Lone Princess. M. Chapman's Winnewuck Up and Away at Chelveston, imported UK, by English champion Tygarth Glenmorangie of Genroy, out of Golden Delicious of Winnewuck. E. Davies L. Corbett R. Knox, Ton Up With Love to PG, by champion I Shied Riot Down Under, imported New Zealand, out of Ton Up Anitra's Dream. Dimeville Kennels, Dimeville Rebel Rouser, by Dimeville Surprised Fire, out of Hiromiari Clarabelle. D&D Freeze Ascomeda Just in Time, by champion I Shied KZ7, imported New Zealand, out of Ascomeda Off the Cush. Mr. M. Johnston's Blueprint Indian Summer, by English and Australian champion Summer Shadow of Gremlin, imported UK, out of champion Blueprint Winter Song. J&R Kennedy's Taratan Dashing Escort, by American champion Sal Gray's Argo of Memory Lane, imported USA, out of champion Taratan Miss Genevieve. Mrs. D. McAuliffe's Brag About 007, by American champion Sal Gray's Argo of Memory Lane, imported USA, out of Brag About Bows and Arrows. Mr. and Mrs. Rawnsley's Cordoba High Tech, by champion Sun Trend Superboss, out of Cordoba September Song. Mr. and Mrs. Rawnsley's Cordoba Top Dollar by champion Sun Trend Superboss out of Cordoba September Song. D&J Strawn's That's Right Prince Charming by champion Fair Dawn Razor Riot, imported UK, out of champion Cubic Amazing Grace. Mr. and Mrs. Taylor's Guildcrest Moonshadow by champion Tabana White Feather, out of Andromeda Mojo. Mr. and Mrs. Taylor's Guildcrest White Magic by champion Tabana White Feather, out of Andromeda Mojo. First, That's Right Prince Charming. Second, Winnewuck Up and Away at Chelveston, imported UK. Third, Taratan Dashing Escort. Fourth, Lambda Glint of Fortune. Fifth, Ascomeda Just in Time. Sixth, Ton Up with Love to PG. Mrs. C. Baker's Rosemullion Fast Pacer by Swanfield Rob Roy, imported UK, out of Guntop Sugar and Spice. Mrs R. Burling's Brynbox Gold Legend by Skelderpot Black imported UK out of Champion Brynbox Gold Starfire. W&L Black's Ascomeda I Am I Said by Champion Eyeshide KZ7 imported New Zealand out of Champion Ascomeda Hotshot. Mr D Burke's In Trends Slap Happy by Champion Jacoin Winter Forecast out of In Trends Over the Moon. P and Mrs M Carlin's Whitechapel Laird Fergus by Champion Whitechapel Free and Easy out of Whitechapel Heather Mist. WM and Mrs Gunter's Guntop Splashdown by Champion Guntop Rocketman out of Champion Guntop Up to the Minute. WM and Mrs Gunter's Guntop Make My Day by American Champion Sal Gray's Argo of Memory Lane imported USA out of Guntop Rockabye. Mr and Mrs K Harris and Mr and Mrs K Luff's Bamberg Spice Trader by Champion Bamberg Trade Line out of Champion Phoenix Sweet and Spicy. D and Mrs J Hicks Whitechapel Wizard of Oz by Champion Whitechapel Free and Easy out of Whitechapel Heather Mist. Miss D Jones Gobbledock Terminator by Jenny Rabeau Playboy out of Boystock Give and Take. J&R Kennedy's Taratan Steppin' in Fame by Taratan Mr Wonderful out of Champion Crowley Miss Winkerdale. Miss R and Mrs J Lawson's In Trends Sideshow Alley by In Trends Wheel of Fortune out of Champion In Trends Jump for Joy. Mrs K Lee's Rosemullion Ravius by Swanfield Rob Roy imported UK out of Guntop Sugar and Spice. KNC loves Bamberg Tequila Stealer by Champion Bamberg Trade Line out of Champion Phoenix Sweet and Spicy. Mr T Sully's Holdbine Game Set and Match by Champion Skelter Game Chip imported UK out of Lambda Autumn Rose. Dr B Thomas Monks Meadow Owen Bach by Monks Meadow Lustig out of Jean de Balian Magdala. Tabana Kennels Tabana Jet Fighter by Champion Moljon Surprise Packet at Marbleton, imported UK out of Tabana Miss Albany. D&H Wheels In Trends Storm Ahead by Champion Jacoin Winter Forecast out of Champion In Trends Windstorm. First, Rosemullion Fast Pacer. Second, Guntop Make My Day. Third, Holbein Game Set and Match. Fourth, Gobbledog Terminator. Fifth, Guntop Splashdown. Sixth, Taratan Steppin' in Fame. D&D Barker's Ascomeda the Hustler by Skelderpot Black, imported UK, out of Champion Boystock Dark Gypsy.
Champion Pensburg Winter Night, out of Pensburg O'Reilly, side by Champion Chicoine Winter Forecast.
RNS Crossingham's Champion Ariba Flying High by American Champion Sal Gray's Argo of Memory Lane, imported USA, out of Whitechapel High there. C. Cullen's Saskadan Touch the Sun by English and Australian Champion Summer Shadow of Gremlin, imported UK, out of Igari Flashdance. Anadine's Aspen Gold Plated by Champion Chicoine Solid Gold, out of Champion Adkin In Vogue. D&D Freeze Boystock Triple Tipple by Brindisi of Trinaka at Tygarth, imported UK, out of Boystock What a Witch. WM and Mrs. Gunter's Guntop Strike Up the Band by American Champion Sal Gray's Argo of Memory Lane, imported USA, out of Champion Guntop Once Upon a Time. T&J Lanham's Guntop Spycatcher by American Champion Sal Gray's Argo of Memory Lane, imported USA, out of Guntop Starcatcher. D. McMillan and K. Lawson's Milmac Fleet Street by Champion In Trend's Great Gatsby, out of Durindo Shalane. New Trend Kennels Cordoba Gentleman Jim by Champion Sun Trend Superboss, out of Cordoba September Song. In Oswald's Durindo Chasing Shadows by English and Australian Champion Summer Shadow of Gremlin, imported UK, out of Durindo Mademoiselle. F and Mrs P. Rish, Ascomeda Zulu Dawn by New Zealand champion Tygarth Johnny Walker, imported UK, out of Ascomeda Miss Mischief. M Sword and S McDougall's Kingsfield Tequila by champion Boystock Takes Two to Tango, out of Norwatch Sunhawk Sunset, imported UK. T&M Valley's Kerrybrook Gold Invader by Skelderpot Black, imported UK, out of champion Brinbox Gold Cinders. First, Guntop Strike Up the Band. Second, Cordoba Gentleman Jim. Third, Kerrybrook Gold Invader. Fourth, champion Pensburg Winter Night. Fifth, Boystock Triple Tipple. Sixth, Saskadan Touch the Sun. M. Aldous Chabana Tennessee Tiger by American and Canadian champion Tredonnelly's Trade Win, imported Canada, out of champion Tabana, Georgia girl. Miss A. Benwell's Glamour Socks Cody by champion Eld Moonraker, out of Glamour Socks, You're a Star. D. Bradshaw's champion Boystock, Left 'em for Dead by Skelderpot Black, imported UK, out of Boystock, She's a Witch. C. Cullen's Saskadon Checkmate by Tronador Black Boss, out of Batala, Rosemarie. Mr. and Mrs. J. Doyle's Jerika the Candy Maker by English and Australian champion Summer Shadow of Gremlin, imported UK, out of Boxalla, Sweet Jenny. D. and Mrs. Hicks, champion Whitechapel Dark Horizon by champion Whitechapel Free and Easy, out of Whitechapel Showgirl. Mrs. C. Mars, champion Whitechapel Easy Going by champion Whitechapel Free and Easy, out of Thelstone Quite Mink. D. and V. McDougall's champion Atleah Blazon Joe by champion Whitechapel Free and Easy, out of Whitechapel Candy Kiss. R&V Moss, champion Ton-Up Traveller's Tales by Quinto Manilito von der Klappenheid, imported in the Netherlands, out of champion Ton-Up Darlin Clementine. D&J Strawn's That's Right Norman Knight by champion That's Right Black Knight CDX, out of champion Boystock She's a Model. Mr. T. Sully's champion Glormar Coke Bang by champion Glormar Even Stephen, out of Glormar Bernadette. Mrs. R. Wagland's High Winds Top Billing by champion Tabana White Feather out of champion High Winds Sheer Magic. First, champion Atlee Blazon Joe. Second, Saskadan Checkmate. Third, Glamour Socks Cody. Fourth, Jerika the Candy Maker. Fifth, champion Boystock Left 'em for Dead. Sixth, champion Ton Up Traveller's Tales.